Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Ncaa, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. And the Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So Nebraska's offense will get the first possession of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They go to the ground. Got room at the 35. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give from the gun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, no change in the score.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Judkins. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Puts him in the spin cycle. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good sight to see from this defense. Last week, they gave up a ton of points in a loss. This week, get a deflection early. Hopefully see the ball a little bit better, play the passing game better. This defense definitely has to improve from what it was a week ago.
Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play, their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball on the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
From the gun, running back gets to give. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job. Ball to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Coming after it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking for his man. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
On the move, it's Judkins. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year, year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
Stopped after making the catch. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Scott. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Right on target with that last pass. Now it's second and medium. Wants to throw. It's Howard. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Fano. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man. It's Henderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On second down, just keeps firing. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires to the wideout. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish the third quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you?
The Cornhuskers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fair catch, called for and made. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and miss this ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Touchdown, Ohio State! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Line gets set, first down. Give to the running back. Nudges ahead from 1 out to the 16.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll try the left side. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Going for the return. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything's working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive and now in business near midfield at the 49. Running to the left. Still running at the 40. Afterburner's coming. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers in this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, but it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. We've got this third down play to open the quarter. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here on third down. Back to pass, it's Raiola. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Ncaa. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Right on target this time. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. And they got him for the sack.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
On second down, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Banks. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Cornhuskers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Going up top. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He has the first and still on his feet. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
This is a 3rd and long. Motion from the offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Offense facing 4th down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Time to take a shot. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter, so you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Bulldozes him. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll throw it on 1st down. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks the tackle. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. He's up to 113 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Judkins. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs.
Ball is free, and the defense has got in there trying to pick up some yards. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be extra careful.
Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Returner brings it out to the 38. And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road in the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes a stop. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire